Side kick, back fist, comes underneath, trap, punch comes, block, wrap, kick, wrap, or lift, kick, all kind of stuff you can do. Remember, progressive building is what Squat does. It's not, all kind of elaborate things you can do. You start at the base, you build your fundamentals, you've got your stability, your balance, your leg movement, there's all of that kind of stuff. And you gradually keep building things up, and you can do a lot of very effective stuff. He does it again, he does the side kick. Don't rub your hands. Side kick, he does the back fist, he comes underneath with the uppercut, he traps the arm. I come with my punch, he wraps me up. Right? Come at him, 1, 2, I come underneath, pull, wrap. Now, so that's now, pull away, right? I'm used to it, right? He comes into the punch, block, wrap. We twist on the leg, we keep leg lifting, all kinds of things we do. See if we can do it from an open stance. All right, so open like this, slip this to the side. Side kick, back fist, right? And we came under an uppercut. Now look, I'm going to grab the arm and I'm going to be on the outside. Right? And then from here, we're going to go ahead and forego the other part. And I'm going to, look, his head's right there. But again, I'm not going to try to do this and Jonathan pull back or dip underneath or whatever. I'm going to hit to the back. And then even if he still moves, let's stick with it. I may release this, go for the leg, go for the leg, go for the leg. He does it to me. So it's a side kick, back fist still, blocking up here. He comes underneath with his uppercut, he wraps the arm up. I punched off on this side. Or, sorry, he's going to go for my head, right? He wraps up the head. He can release this arm or not, and wrap on the leg, all kinds of stuff. One more on this side. 1, 2, right? This comes underneath. I can hit him or not. I pull me in. And then again, I can go for the head. I'm going to touch here first, slide this across. I may release this, he might start pulling on it. That's fine. It'll help me sometimes to get on the inside. Again, leg lifting, I can do hipping, I can do leg twisting, I can do leg twisting to leg blocking, I can do leg twisting on the outside, I can do shaving, all kind of stuff that you could do. Okay. So we're going to do one more. And this one's very functional. I really like knee seizing. It would be great if you could see it more in some events. So I'm going to do the side kick. The back fist, I'm going to try to drive into him, not high, right? I don't want to lose that contact. I'm going to kind of push into his torso and put pressure, and then we'll grab the knee. Now, from the knee, I'm going to do all of them down. If he wants to push it down, then I'll pull it around. I'll do a neck mocking kick, right? I can pull it around, step interlay hooking, or leg blocking, all kind of stuff. Build the low part, and then you can expand and expand. So, this the side kick going, the back fist, he collapses me in, and he does his knee seizing. Gets it on me, side kick, back fist tries to collapse into my torso, and jumps me. Here. Look, I'm pushing in this way, right? Don't do it high. If you do it high, the guy will bend his waist or he'll pull out of it, right? Like say he pushes in, he does it back fist and he pushes high on me. It's easier for me to step out, but if you doing this and then pushing into his waist, you see, like you try to collapse this down, and it's harder for him to escape from it. And he'll put weight on this back leg, and it's easier for you to scoop the front leg up. You do it up high, and it's not that both won't work, depending on how aggressive you are. But technical ability is important. Here, collapse. Use the leg. Yeah. Right. Still on this side. Close. Same thing. 1, 2, collapse. Grab. Again. Pushes into me. Now, let's see if we can do it from an open stance. Alright, so same thing. I go for the leg, I come up high, and I was grabbing the leg, right? I can still do the move. I can get it from here, and it sets me up great for leg blocking, or for spinning leg blocking, or for outer leg hook, a bunch of stuff like that. Also, too, if he strikes off of the hand again, say we're open, and I did this, and I came high, and I come over to get this, I can wrap this arm up. And I can try to go this way. Or you can go back around the head or turn back the other way. But just keep it super simple. Here, and running under. Try to get under his armpits and you kind of force him back.
Okay. Am I still picking up your lead leg?
Yes. This way.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Go inside. Yep. And then you're forcing this part back, and you're rolling like this. Just charge behind him. So. Over here. So, I mean, he can still push it down, but harder. If you put it up here, it's easier for him to roll his body out of it. I want to be connected to his torso more than just to his arm. Yeah. And just move back, right? And the more you can get into the armpit, under here, the better. Yeah. One more time. Okay. Slide the hand, yeah, that's it. Okay, so there's a whole bunch more to just a side kick and a back kick. Seems like a simple move. It is if you're just doing it, utilizing it as a striking piece, or you're going to do strikes off of it, kind of like what we've been sharing today. But literally, you can cover probably 4 times more material on this one subject of using a side kick and a back fist as a lead-in to do strikes or to get controls, to get throws for the street or for sundown. And if you just take these gloves off, you can do the same thing out on the street. Just think like that. And like I said, I hope somebody can get something out of this. And I'm not trying to knock people that focus purely on the wrestling part of Swagel, but it's if the person will put a little more effort to the striking, kicking in the striking part, it becomes, well, that's what Swagel really is, right? Our combat Swagel that I do, it's kicking, it's striking, it's locking, and it's throwing. And once the person's on the ground, it's striking and kicking and controlling, you know, in that kind of realm. And for Chinese martial arts, one of the best sports that you can go to if you really want to test your capacity and what it is you're doing will be Sandan, right? Kicking, striking, and throwing. But we want to do it like a Swagel guy. I want somebody when they see a competitor from my club or from, that they can distinctly see that the grappling is a large component of it. If you do something like MMA, and I think Swagel is a great addition. In a lot of ways, it would probably be as good or a better addition in a lot of ways as Muay Thai and Judo, because the two concepts of striking and throwing, Muay Thai guys do a lot of sweeps and things like that. But my point is, it's a very functional system, and for an MMA practitioner out there that wants to add more throwing or be able to attach those kicks and punches to a throw to get the guy on the ground, I think Swagel is a great option for guys like that, and women too. So anyway, hope you like it, and like I said, hope anybody gets something out of it. Thank you.